mind, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishes states. As we slide in the G-Ride.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens.
You listen to an ebook, my guy?
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
What's your ebook, buddy?
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. good for the receptions for the receivers, but you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 28. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Baron Browning, the one who brought him down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. Down right around the 25. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this was all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Pulls it in at the 13, and they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 28-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, wow.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. with the option. Here's Williams. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wow. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler.
Oh, my God.
He's going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there, and they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. This one's swung out to Williams. Touchdown! Javonte Williams from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And hit.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Imagine that.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. The solid stiff arm. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
Wow.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. from the 41. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in an open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards that time.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, wow.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. Credit that play defensively to Marcus Peters. He got downhill in a hurry.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mahomes going to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Bulldozes past him and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Check it out.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 4 yards the pickup. First down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Now it's Jackson. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
One more time with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Second and 15. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan it.
There you go. GG's, my boy.
Another W for the Madden Master.
Madden Master, that's what's up, man. Appreciate the praise, buddy.
Now the blemish. I should have been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases been. I got the road flooded. Soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I work a plan.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints.
That's unfortunate. Am I kicking? Nope.
Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Right to the air is Jackson.
He didn't run an out route. He ran an in route into a defender.
And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage.
Oh shit, my bad.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens 20-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Winston. On a slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw is Winston.
I knew that's where he was going with the ball.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just start out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Quintus taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set at the line for this next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Jackson taps this forward. Jet sweep.
Good first.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That motion actually puts him outside.
Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignment, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs these RPO.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Middle River.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second down, it's Kamara again. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, Winston.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And
that was a sack.
After taking one on the chin to begin this game.
Jesus.
Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Fourth down, Winston.
Oh, he had to slant.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding your breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To throw again on second down. Winston into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravensons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Throws it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Complete to Mark Andrews. Again, 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Jackson will throw again. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He stiff arms him. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Camaro. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Open man is Duvernay. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now it's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Sliding out of the pocket. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point he just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ravens 17, Saints 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Just kicked him.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Winston to give. It's
I was about to
Kamara.
say, don't
and he'll
do
be
that.
brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a mistake.
On on 2nd and 9. Winston. They'll set
Come
up
here,
the screen now to Kamara.
Lift it out. Let's go.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Safety.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he's going to be taken down with the first down.
Damn it, man.
34-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Winston now.
Ooh.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding.
Touchdown,
okay.
Saints. Michael Thomas making the Jameis Winston throw. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds Robinson. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson.
Yo, no way.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Saints are right back in this football game. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to solve this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself at this point of the game.
Damn. Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. All right, well, that was it. 4:53 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, bro. Hopefully I can fucking sleep. Shouldn't be up this late. I'm gonna take a couple looks at the clips that I saved. Media gallery. Oh, it's only broadcasting mic. That sucks. Alright, so I got a couple clips here. What's this 14-second one? Curl flat. 3 down lineman set. That was just an insta shed. Yeah, left guard just got destroyed. Okay. That one ain't too far-fetched. There's one for a minute. What's this one? 3rd and 18. 2 minutes left in the game versus the Chiefs. Gun tight offset. Tight end is the offense. We're in nickel 3-3-5 odd. Can't exactly. I don't exactly know which defense I'm in. Ah, that was the pick. Okay. I believe this was a cover 3. Might have sent the blitz as well. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we sent the blitz. Covered the seam. Got the interception. There's another play in here. We're back on O. We call verticals to the field. Tray open offset. Actually, the tight end over and the number 2 post was open for a touchdown there. We end up taking Andrews. That was versus cover 2. Okay. Not a bad rep there. Got another 30-second one against the Chiefs. So RPO pop pass out of 4 strong. He moved his backer back. That's essentially what opened up the lane to run. That was very interesting. I don't know why he would back up versus 4 strong like that. Like, you got to be alert to the backside run. I mean, yeah, the backside run, man. But yeah, okay, I'll take that. And then we got this. I saved 5 minutes of this clip. This is start of the 3rd quarter here. Okay, so essentially we got the entire 3rd quarter. 10-7 Baltimore. Ouch. He ran the end around and we were actually able to get a guy to tackle him for a loss. 6-yard loss. It's pretty cool. Cover 1 Robert Press was my call. Gun bunch base. End around was the offense's call. On a 2nd and 16, he ran an inside zone and got 10 back. I'm saying this because there's only my mic being broadcast right now. That's what they're saying on my screen. Quick snap me here. Wasn't able to get into position. Now, I did have 4 guys around the ball carrier, and he wasn't tackled. He ended up getting an extra 4 to 5 yards by falling forward. That's unfortunate. That wasn't that good. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Tight offset, tight end. Audibles into 2x2 doubles. Y off. Goes 4 verticals. Throws it to my user up the seam. That was Marlon Humphrey on defense against Michael Thomas, my user with Marcus Williams, former Saint, getting the interception just because we played our assignment and ran up the seam as the deep middle safety here. Alright, so on offense, we got the ball back now. He has single high safety, man alignment, so it's a man alert. We're getting into a play that should beat man. I think we went to spread mesh. Yeah, we did. Boom. I had triangle, but my reads are muddied up here. But the play call that I suspected was the play call that was called. It was cover 1 blitz. We come out in empty. Try to hit him up top with a beater here. Then his defense aligns in a different way than I'm used to. I don't like my shot play. I take the underneath drag, get 8 yards out of that. Run, hurry up. Get back into empty. Verticals on the left side. No. Vertical in a hitch on the left side. Vertical in the slant. So basically we got stick as a play call here. And we end up taking 5-yard run by Lamar versus cover 3 cloud. I actually want to see that again. How did this line pick this up? Base 4-man rush here. I want to be able to trust the flat throw on stick, bro. I really do. I just cannot. Not in this game. You have to see it before you throw it in this game. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Is in double A gap, mid blitz here. We audible into RPO read screen. Keep it with the QB out the back door. $21 yards? No, 31 yards. 31 yards on the QB read option. Right here he's in, looks like a dollar set, pressed. We're in tray open offset. Run a 5-6 trap and then it gets blown up because we don't properly block it. Take another peek at it and see what's what. Essentially the center did not down block. Or did not reach block the nose tackle and basically get him out of the play. It's unfortunate. Then again, not really, because 5-6 trap is a wide trap, whereas 0-1 trap is you're going up the A gap. So, okay. It was actually crossfire blitz, so that's probably why it wasn't blocked properly there. We're back in spread. PA read or PA over. That was actually beautiful. We see the press alignment from the outside guy. We put our guy on a fade, must outside release, throw the fade versus cloud, and get the completion there. That's pretty dope. Little toe drag swag on the sideline, baby. That's pretty nice. Alrighty. From the 2-yard line, we come out and spread. He shows a 3-4 odd 0 blitz look here. We get into gun monster and call inside zone. We watch his entire defense spread out, and we just attack the inside zone right there, up the middle, up the gut. It's amazing how that still works. When those offensive tackles get outside, it carries those guys right along with them. Lovely. Loverly. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We did end up throwing an interception here. Actually, yeah. We end up throwing an interception after getting a stop. No, after he scored. He comes down, scores, makes the game 17-14. We got a chance to seal it. We throw an interception. Just, practicing our offense still. And yeah, right after he got the ball back, disconnected. So here we are, man. GG's in the chat to my 3 opponents that I did play tonight. We're just gonna. This is what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to get in the lab to see how our stuff is working against against online opponents. Because yeah, we're struggling right now in CFM. But yeah, man. GG's in the chat. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and then subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe now.